I think this conversation has been on for a while now. So I want you to listen to what Coach Otuado said in those 2 interviews. First of all, he said he spoke with DEDE extensively, sat him down and talked to him about why he's not part of the Black Star squad.
I think, to be honest, a very good question. I don't know if the frame is long or we have enough time to answer all these questions. I try as best as possible. So the first thing you asked about Andre. So I had a long talk with Andre, personal. I visited him and gave him the reasons why he's not in the squad at the moment. And I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. And for me, I can say I don't like I talk to players directly. I don't like to give information out about what we spoke about. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. Andre is as everyone knows, a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took, and I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent and say some things that people will write about and this and that. I know it's difficult maybe for you as a press to understand this, but I don't want to make it bigger than it is. Like I said, I have big respect for him. He's a living legend. He holds the record in games playing for the national team. He has, achieved things that just a few players from Ghana has achieved, and it's very difficult to leave him out at the moment. But at the end, me as a coach, I have to take decisions. The best decision, what I think for the team, and this was one part of the decisions.
That was Otuado telling us why he is not calling DEDE Ayew. Now, this interview was the first call-up for Otuado in his second stint as the coach of the Black Stars. Now, listen to this one where he was in a post-match interview with Jordan Ayew, and that question popped up again.
Let me talk for Jordan. It's his brother. Sure, he wants him to be next to him. But what will happen? It's my decision. It's our coaching staff's decision. And surely, as a brother, he would like him to be next to him. But I have a responsibility for the national team, for Ghana, and I have to decide what is best for the team. And who knows? Maybe he's there, maybe not. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not there anymore in March. You don't know. So we don't know what happens.
Now, those of you talk about experience on the pitch. Otuado played for the Black Stars in 2006. John Pencil was a part of the team in 2010 and in 2006. Fatah Udada was part of the team in 2014. If you want experience on the pitch and off the pitch, these are the 3 men that we can count on. Even in that squad, there are players who played in the 2022 World Cup who will definitely be in that squad. One of them is Mohamed Kudus. The other is Jordan Ayew. Thomas Partey, in all his issues, if he is cleared, will be at the World Cup. Otuado, in his first interview as head coach of the Black Stars on DEDE Ayew, said, we need to move on. He wants to build a team that will continue progressing. And if you listen to the interview, he explained to him why he does not need to be part of the Black Stars. He served well. He's been a fine gentleman of the land, played his part in Ghana's success story in the World Cup. Our success story is relative. We've never won it, but we've qualified to a certain stage, and we want to improve. If the coach feels that we need to move to the next step, and DEDE Ayew is not part of that team, of his plans, so be it. If the coach decides that DEDE is not going, I believe that 20 million Ghanaians will not be angry. If DEDE Ayew is not part of the team, Ghanaians will not be angry because he has not been part of the team. If Kudus, if Semenyo is not part of the team, 29.9 million Ghanaians will be pissed that Semenyo is not part of the team. If Benjamin Asare is not part of this Black Star setup, 29.9 million Ghanaians will be annoyed with Otoado. Can you say same for DEDE Ayew? Yes, those clamoring for him have their point. But if we are moving forward as a national team, according to Coach Otoado, I am not the coach, Bafo is not the coach, and we are moving forward as a national team, as a team that wants to build with new talents, as a team that wants to trust the leadership that we have now. Those of you who are using leadership as an example, the leadership that we have now, Jordan, Pate, Jiku, Salisu will not be there. If the coach wants to trust the leadership and show confidence in them that they can manage the situation, we wouldn't have the situation of 2014 at the World Cup in 2026 in USA, Canada, or Mexico. That they can handle it, like we saw Jordan do in the qualifiers against Mali and Chad and Madagascar. If the coach wants them to maintain that confidence or that leadership, he will not call Andre Ayew. He will never call him. It doesn't work this way. Not at all. So please, those of you doing the DEDE Ayew argument and all that, it might be emotional, but it is not needed at this point.